This is an instructional video on how to open, fill out, and submit PDF documents. So here I am in the link that I provided in the written document, and this is the Adobe Acrobat Reader DC for Document Cloud page. So you're going to download Acrobat Reader, which I already have installed. You can also download this for your mobile device. Next, find the document that you want to download, which is, in our case, the evaluation form. So I'm using the film evaluation form. If you're in the design class, you would be using the evaluation form. So go ahead and download that. It looks like you can fill it out in here. You cannot fill it out in here because Schoology does not support filling out this form in here, although it appears that you are able to. So you're going to hit this download button. Now, oftentimes on our lab computers, you'll see that download starts bouncing, and then it will open up this document in an Apple preview. I will show you how that looks. So here it is, an Apple preview. And you can see that we are in Apple Preview because at the top where it says Preview, that is the name of the application that you are currently using. Now you can fill this out in here. However, when you write more than what the line can handle, when I see it, I won't be able to read the rest of that. So you want to close this if it did open in here. So you're going to quit Preview. If you're on a PC, it may not open it automatically. So here's my form, and what I'm going to do is control click or right click on the document and say open with Acrobat Reader or Adobe Acrobat if you have Acrobat. So from within here, you can fill this out. Make sure you put in your name, which class you're in. You can write 290 or 280. Make sure you write that it is fall 2020. But you do not have to write the time. Also write what the project name is. So if you're doing this for the 5-minute sketch, then you fill it out for the 5-minute sketch. If you are doing this for the storyboard, write storyboard. Now, this section here is typically for software, but however, you have used pen, paper, and other things. So if you have used pen and paper, then you would write pencil or paper and say and describe how you used it. If you used for, let's say, the 5-minute sketch, you used markers or glitter or something like that, write it down and say how, why, and where it was used in your composition. If you write beyond this space, I will be able to read it because you filled it out through Adobe Reader or Adobe Acrobat. Go through each one of these sections. Make sure you read each one of these. What is your motivation, your technique that you used, and your style? As we get into more independent projects, these areas will be easier to fill out. Also, make sure you choose a different term from the list for each of these 3 sections. And then you must describe how and where this, if you used symmetrical balance, for instance, you want to say, I use symmetrical balance in this way, and how you used it. Make sure that you read through the terms and principles before you fill this out so that you know what you're talking about. Do not just simply write what the definition is of those terms. Next, you want to evaluate the effectiveness of the piece, what your strengths were in creating the piece, what the weaknesses are of the piece, and what areas you can improve upon, and your final thoughts about the work that you created. In this case, we're not really using software unless you're doing the storyboard project and the assignment as a whole. Once you're completed with all that, you're going to go File, Save As. Do not simply click on one of these choices because you have to give it a new name. So choose a different folder, even if it is in the same folder. Now you must put your name. So it would be Sharon, and I'm going to change this to stick story _ eval. No spaces, no capitals, please. If you want to put a space, put an underscore or a dash, no slashes, no periods, and save it. And you want to make sure that you are saving it as a PDF file. Then go back to the assignment in Schoology, find the assignment, and submit your work. I'm an instructor, so you can't see the submit button, but your submit button will be over here.